With the Olympics currently taking place, many of you may be watching the athletes and thinking to yourself, gosh, they must be trained by the best coaches and trainers in the world. Well, I'm here to pose a question. How would you describe what best looks like? If I asked you to create a list to describe what kind of coach or environment you would want your child to learn from, what would that entail?
Absolutely, and if you think about those Olympic athletes, after this week, their sport's done for 4 more years, so what else do they have going on? So Coach John Wooden, who's one of my favorite coaches of all time, knew this. He just won a national championship back-to-back, and he was interviewed and he was asked, what do you think attributes to your team's success? And he said, my team will not be successful, I'll be able to tell you in 10 years if they are. So he knew that the winning the championship wasn't the goal, it was the development of the athlete as a whole. So 10 years down the road, when he checks back in at their reunions, he'd be able to tell if they were successful or not. And in his book, The Mentor Leader, championship coach Tony Dungy also gets on this. He says, mentor leadership is all about shaping, nurturing, empowering, and growing. It's all about relationships, integrity, and perpetual learning. Success is measured in changed lives, strong character, and eternal values rather than in material gain, temporal achievement, or status. Isn't that right, Jennifer?
Thank you, Josh, for reading that. Tony Dungy is pretty smart that we should learn from. He talks about there in regards to nurturing the overall person. Unfortunately, there's a statistic right now where suicide and depression is at an all-time high across the board. We as coaches here at Competitive Edge believe in developing the overall person, focusing on the emotional development, spiritual development, building deep, meaningful relationships. All too often, coaches out there, like when I'm watching the Olympics right now, I'm curious how many of those coaches and trainers are focused solely on getting that person to win an Olympic gold, and that's it. So, we encourage you to come and train at Competitive Edge here, which is all about high fives, encouraging each other, learning from the Navy SEALs, being selfless, and staying humble so you can, 10 years down the road, be the best sister, brother, husband, wife, mother, and father.
Absolutely, and like Coach Jennifer said, it's a lifelong journey. So if you guys would like to start that journey, go to our website at ceskating.com. Sign up for our Sunday email. This is where you get words of wisdom for your week, as well as our training and class schedule for the entire week. Also, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.
Hoo-yah!